Well, guys, I've been working on the intake. I really feel like I dropped the ball on this, on recording this. I got a little discouraged last week. I started welding my trans tunnel, and I got about 15 minutes in. My welder quit. I was also recording that, so that'll be in a video at some point. I'm waiting to get a new welder. But yeah, just got a little discouraged, a little bummed out about that. But I figured I'd start working on the intake. In the meantime, I trimmed whatever you want to call this, the radiator support deal. I think, I'd say upper radiator support because it does hold it. And then I trimmed just a little bit in my hood. I wanted the intake to go towards the passenger side like they typically do, but I have my brake box right there, and then coolant reservoir. I was thinking about unbolting this and moving it up and back just a smidge. I think that would have given me, because I'm just shy of enough rim to tunnel down in here, and then I would go down and probably make some sort of air intake from over here into the fog light and just have it all push up. Thought that would have been really cool. But didn't end up going with that. I ended up trimming this out. I'm gonna put it over by the alternator. I gotta bend this back just a smidge. But with it in there, I'm very surprised. But I do have enough room after clearing this. I have enough room to shut the hood fully. And I should be able to do a very similar idea over here. I want to get another 45. I hate how this sits on the alternator, but I have, 2 inches to play with before I hit the pulley. It's going to sit back a little bit more. I'm going to turn it just a little bit so the filter's more facing down. But if I remove my windshield washer, I could kind of do the same air duct deal kind of right up in here. Because I still want it to get colder. I want to keep my intake air temps down as much as possible, but I just figured I'd give a little update on what I have going on. Car's running phenomenal, so should be out ripping it here soon. Well, we had a little bit of a setback. I was just dialing in the welder, starting to get a decent bead. Don't mind the cracked phone, you can see the reflection right over in this corner. But just started dialing in the welder, and she let go on me. So about a week later since I started all this, and I got another welder, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep on working on it and hopefully get it finished up. Alright, we got most of the plates put in here. Not the prettiest welds, but I started getting some dialed in right over here. Whatever, focus, probably not. There we go. Started getting them dialed in over here. Still not the prettiest, but that'll be alright. Especially for what I'm doing. I just need some thin metal for an exhaust block. Man, this really does not want to focus. I'm gonna go ahead and get hopefully the rubber boot and everything else put in, and start getting stuff put back together, and then I'll be back. We got the shift boot all zip screwed to the floor. Should hopefully help keep some of the exhaust fumes out. There's a couple areas I'm not a huge fan of, like over here. Hindsight, probably should have bought a smaller one, but I just ordered what was cheap. So that's what I'm gonna run for now. It'll work. It still works. I need to get a shift knob. Pulls a little bit of tension back when I put it in any of the 136, any of the forward gears. But it'll be alright for what I'm doing right now. Not too concerned about it. Next major thing I want to get patched up. Don't mind the monstrosity of a mess down here, but the hole right here for the steering shaft needs fixed. Not quite sure what I'm gonna put in there, but I'm gonna pop the hood and I'll show you what we have going under there. So about the only big change that's happened under the hood is finally got an intake and an air filter. Did a little clearancing on the upper ride support and had to cut out a little bit under the hood, but really wasn't that bad. Come to find out, if I would have switched my motor mount side to side, I would have gotten another inch and a half set back, and I'd have way more room for clearance on everything up front. So I don't know, maybe if I tear the car back apart, I might redo that. I don't want to get another drive shaft made up, so I'm not quite sure how much more I can set back on that slider shaft. But got my intake air temp sensor mounted. Just drilled a hole, put a little grommet there to keep it sealed up nice. But yeah, other than that, I'm waiting on the Fabit Willwood clutch master cylinder, and it should be driving a lot better. If anyone watched the last video, she grinds in almost every gear. Clutch doesn't fully disengage, but that I ordered it 3 days ago, so hopefully it ships out soon. I'm gonna need a new radiator. I don't know if you guys can see down there, it's leaking a little bit. It still holds plenty of coolant, or water, but it does have a nice weep to it. Every couple days it's out. Almost every time I drive it I run out, so I need to get a new radiator before I take it to an event. I'm gonna go up and spectate Erie Speedway's, I think this is summer mats they're putting on here at the end of the month. And then hopefully maybe be able to get up and go drive fall mats, stock angles, stock pretty much everything other than the motor. And just feel it out, see what adjustments I'll need to make. A hydro e-brake would be super nice, but I'm not gonna have that. So just gonna button everything up, and hopefully here in the next few videos I'll be probably doing some vlogs. I want to drive the piss out of it, make sure everything's running good so I don't get to a track and I don't know, have something go wrong and not be able to drive at all, waste the money for that. So here soon, that's what I should be doing with it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll keep chugging along on her.